ESPN studios tonight with special guests who we held hostage until they agreed to come on this episode with us. Nikki Valvano and Dave Skull are here with us tonight.
They're treating me well.
Help me.
He broke Anna.
Dave literally was like, what do I do with this bald person? I was like, actually, that one's mean. It was a gift. But thank you.
I don't have a chair.
Welcome in, guys. We got Josh Allen out of the box. We held these guys hostage after hours who were very much ready to go home tonight. But I wanted to keep them here so you guys could have some more time with them and we could talk about all things UK and UVL. Let's start with women's basketball.
Am I the only Cats fan on this?
Yes. Chrissy, what's the cussing situation here?
Please say we can swear.
I
Please
can
say we can
cuss as
swear.
much as you want.
Good. I don't know the rules. What are our rules, Justin?
I don't think there's... He said
All
they
is
know
fair.
everything.
Hey, let me...
All is fair in love and war.
Hey, let me-
So we can talk about how we had to hear about Nick's situation.
Just nothing racist. Yeah.
Hey, you can talk about
Doesn't
that.
Nick look
I
like
just
Squint?
wanna
Put it in
talk
the
about
chat.
Dave.
Holy sh.
Nothing.
That's
Okay.
fine. Nick talks about it on the normal radio.
Shit.
That's,
Oh, I want to
are
say
you
one.
testing the waters?
Okay, I just
I want to
making
do
sure.
one ass.
Ass.
Nailed it.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's go. You guys have a beef to settle first over some cheesecake.
Oh, for
from what I hear.
fuck's
Before we
sake.
jump into, I do want to talk about the UConn game. I do want to talk about UK Kentucky women's team and their absolute domination last night. But I want to get to the cheesecake first. Fill me in on what happened because we've got the Bosch situation happening. There's a lot.
There's
happening
always a
here.
Bosch situation.
There's always, yeah.
Leave him alone.
There's always a situation
Bosch.
here at the ESPN studios. We had the Blank versus Bosch issue today. We had the Ethan versus TJ issue going on Twitter today,
I
which
didn't know
is
about that.
Rivalry week's coming up.
I think my Twitter's not
They went a
working.
little bit. Mine's been weird lately.
Yeah.
We do have a Team Blank, Team Bosch board going back here.
Oh,
We've
shit.
got
One
5
sec.
for Team Blank, 2 for Team Bosch
Put
so
me on
far.
Bosch. Put me on Bosch.
I did not put you on Bosch because you weren't here for me to ask. However, James said he was on Team Bosch just
Just like
to stir the
peeking
pot.
around the corner.
But now there's a third issue we're having today over
That's
some
right.
cheesecake. So,
Okay.
Philip, what's happening with the cheesecake, fellas?
All right, Nick, you're going to have to you have to give me a little bit of space on this
No,
one.
and you know what? You're 100% right.
Okay.
So,
All right, well,
yes.
it's settled then. No.
Why
So
would you-
Wednesdays, we get Feel Good Sourdough.
Okay.
All right.
Shout out.
Delicious.
Delicious
Yeah.
treats. It's a company. It's a restaurant.
Gluten-free,
Yeah.
preservative-free bakery.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
So on Wednesday, they brought cheesecake. And, I do the shows on Wednesday, and we don't have a lot of vessels to store food here or eat food off of or anything like that.
I usually use my hands.
We know, Nick.
Yeah.
So there's cheesecake there. And I was like, all right, I'll grab some at the end of the show. I'll take it home. It'll be a delicious treat later. I love cheesecake. It's one of my 5 favorite things in the entire world.
What are the other
What are the
four?
other four?
My dog, golf,
Nice.
my family,
And
and smoked meats.
I thought it was
And
me,
what's
but
number
okay, that
one?
works too.
Not you, Nick.
Really
Not
weird
until- not
that
until
I
we get-
wasn't on that
Yeah,
list.
that's fucking...
We'll talk about it later about me not being on that list.
You're in the top 10.
You didn't say number one.
Am I AP top 25?
I love you, Chrissy.
It's
Do you
okay.
wanna hear about the
No, we don't
cheesecake
need-
or not?
Also
we don't
receiving
need a fourth
votes,
issue. I want to hear
yeah.
about the cheesecake. Go
Okay,
on.
all right. Well, anyway.
I'm like the JMU.
So anyway, so Nick often takes food to the restaurant that he works at and shares it with his coworkers,
restaurant.
I'm sure that it
Yeah,
is.
shout
know
out.
that's my
Shout out.
favorite
Which is-
Lulu. Thank you guys.
Shout out
Thank
to
you.
I do
Lulu.
that from there all the time.
which
Yeah.
is fine.
We all have ADHD.
But
Wait,
He
I'm
didn't-
sorry. You take food from here that we get at the station.
Yeah, all the
to
leftover
Lulu.
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Eat it?
the
Yeah,
quote
bring it to
unquote
the staff
Guys.
there.
So that's
Everybody.
why Anna and I are starving tonight.
Yeah. Wait, that's why we never have food.
It's okay. We're
okay.
going to
left
bed.
over.
Am I at the restaurant tonight? No.
No, but
So
there's
I
also
didn't
no
take
food
the
here.
food today,
So
did I?
because today.
Jeez.
It's okay. We're going to
I never
Barvetti
took
after
the food
this.
today.
Go on.
Okay,
Nick
sorry.
takes the food.
So Nick takes the cheesecake at the end of the day without asking me, without
And-
asking Strebel, without asking
And the
anybody.
pizza.
And I kind of knew it was going to happen. Like I go out, like I'm going to go grab the cheesecake and go
Okay.
home and enjoy this. It's
you were
all
looking
gone.
forward to it.
Oh, I was very much looking forward to it, and I was motherfucking Nick. Like I guess we're going to take this for a ride here. Like I was not happy. James was not happy.
Okay.
James Strebel.
Strebel
We
was
decided
upset.
we were going to kick your ass the next time we saw you. You know, we
That was the hockey stick.
Yeah.
we had to talk. Like I texted him immediately. Like Nick, did you take all the cheesecake? And I knew the answer.
How much of a cheese? Was it like a full?
There were
cheesecake?
several pieces of
And
cheesecake.
where was it?
It
from
was
again?
about
Remind me.
feel good sourdough. It was about
Okay.
2 boxes of cheesecake and a pizza and a half, I would say.
2 boxes of cheesecake?
So
Nicholas.
Well, like large Tupperwares.
Nick's gonna go play hero and take this food to his coworkers at the
Why
restaurant
not to Jeanette? And that's my first
instead of letting people that actually work at the
Right.
station
Is that why I've never had Chick-fil-A
get
here?
the food. No, the Chick-fil-A's gone by noon. I've
Yeah.
never seen a Chick-fil-A.
I barely get the Chick-fil-A.
Every once in a while, I get a
Chick.
Chick-fil-A cookie or like a bag of chips,
Zach?
or maybe like a mayo packet.
You know
or
what?
something.
I'm gonna put some aside for you.
You don't have to do that.
No, I'm gonna do
It's
that.
fine.
Don't make up for it.
Because I usually eat 2 sandwiches.
You eat.
Sorry.
Don't leave biscuit. No, stay. Biscuit.
Sorry.
No, Nick, you leave.
So
I
Nick,
was just saying, when I'm able to get the Chick-fil-A, I
Nick
usually
knows
eat
that there's not enough food for everybody.
it's like a
And he
full
takes.
sack.
You
It's like a
take.
What are
full
you,
sack
you're
of
a sandwich?
sandwiches.
You take.
What's your problem?
All right, I will put aside a sandwich
War
for you next
crime.
time.
I don't. I'm
So
usually
you
not
took
here
all
on
the
Mondays.
cheesecake and you
Don't
ruined
matter.
Dave's day.
Yeah, and Streebles.
And Strebel's day.
So anyway, so this is an issue that we've
You
had at the
should really
station,
be-
along with Bosch microwaving fish. Bosch apparently
I would
not
have Bosch
setting up the tailgate the way that Blank wants him to, which is hilarious to me because Blank never lifts a finger to set up the tailgate.
Or help put it away.
Or
'cause
help
he's
put it
gone.
away.
Okay,
Because
time
it's
out.
gone.
All right, wait. I'm putting when it comes to the tailgate, I'm on Team Bosch.
Of course.
You
No,
said I was
we're on Team Bosch for
beers.
tailgate.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We're Team
oh,
Blank.
Blank
okay,
likes to
team-
complain about how other people do work.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so we have two
While doing
separate.
none of it.
We have 2 separate Blank and Bosch issues. The first being the tailgate.
Yes.
We are very
being
clearly
workers'
Team
rights.
Bosch on
Guys,
that.
I
right?
really like cheesecake is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
No, I
And
understand.
if we support that with everything, I'll vote in that. I'll vote on that.
And I was
We-
wrong. I texted Tanner. I texted Tulio.
He texted
I
the
was
smallest guy at the station and was like, "Are you done with the cheesecake?"
I asked how much was left over. I had a doctor's appointment.
Why
Went
you
to the
vote Tanner
doctor's
Julia?
appointment.
What kind of doctor?
Psychiatrist, shrink. For the voices in my head, they were getting kind of loud. So
Never mind. We can't go there tonight.
wait, what?
You want to,
Anyway,
though. We'll
that's
talk
my
about
beef with Nick.
medication.
Okay, so here's
Nick has a
where
lot
I
of
am.
work to do with our relationship.
Understand.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I will bring you a treat next week because I owe you a treat. I should have checked with you. That was. I thought
Bring
everyone.
us all a treat. Now that
I
we're
think.
talking
I
about it.
thought-
Bring me a treat.
I'll bring
You have to
everybody
do
a
that.
treat. I did bring Halloween candy yesterday. Did you
So
get any of
here's-
that?
There's
Where
only
I
mounds
am.
left.
Almond
Yeah.
Joy.
They're
I
almond
like
joys.
it, and we like it.
They're not left. They're in my purse for me and Anna
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you
to
go.
take to Barvet
What?
after.
To a dang-
That's
Oh,
fine.
my
I don't
God.
want those.
Sometimes you
I
feel
want
like a
to
nut.
see almond
Sometimes
joy
you
in
don't.
somebody's life, so.
Someone said you all got. We can't. No, we're not going there.
Ha.
Because I know what that's referencing.
Because Dina
we're not
said
doing
no,
it.
she's
We're not doing it.
Dina said, she's
Is
not.
that actually Creighton? Actually, like, is that Creighton's
Creighton, do you
burner
have a
account?
search name?
It might be.
Creighton, do you have a pin name?
So here's where I am.
Wait, do you think Creighton's the only guy who could think that?
No.
Okay, wait, Anna. I told this story on the air, and people didn't believe me.
Wait, there was a fight. They were about to fight.
Who's about to fight?
We don't
No,
fight.
we've never
We don't fight.
Oh,
But
I
I
stopped the
like-
fight.
I
Oh,
would
my
like to
bad.
lay my tallies down on where I am in each battle. Dave and Nikki B over the cheesecake issue.
No, there's no battle. I've
Team
surrendered.
Dave. Everybody's team Dave.
No, no,
right.
he's 100%
Nick.
right. I was wrong.
Stop taking all the food. Stop.
He's an Italian boy. His
I
mother,
just-
my mother would
Stop.
say,
I don't want it to
"He's
go to
hungry."
waste.
But that's
I bring it
how can that go to
The
waste?
Italian son.
I will check with everyone before I take it. That's as long as it finds
All
a good
right.
home. I hate wasting food.
That's what my dad said. My dad says, no ways. Think about a Golden Corral.
Uh,
He's like, no
Blank
ways.
and Bosch
Love
when it
Philly
comes to the
tea.
tailgate. Team Bosch.
Is that Andy
Clear as
Dick?
day.
I don't get
That happened earlier
I
too.
honestly don't get that.
We had just gone live, and that asshole put that up
I
there.
really
Like,
don't understand that.
that's actually really accurate. I do kind of look like him. So
Team
yeah.
Blank and Team Bosch on the fish in the microwave issue.
I love both
Team
of them,
Blank.
And I keep,
Yeah, Team
Team
Blank.
Blank.
I keep not selecting blank. Like I know there was like some more blank fights recently, and I just Bosch is my boy, dude.
Can I say something involving the microwave fish thing? I will say this.
Yes, granted.
Blank Blank is 100% right. The principle of microwaving fish in the
Shut
break
that up.
room.
He was trying to be a
No,
guy.
but I've done that before. I've
But did
microwaved
it smell
Brussels
that really
sprouts.
bad? Like what?
Here's the thing. I didn't think I've microwaved fish before when I was on Vitality, pissed everybody off. I was the bad guy. It's the wrong thing to do. But he didn't have like fishy
You would
fish.
say Team Blank.
He didn't really have fishy fish. If he would have told everybody that he microwaved chicken, nobody would have flipped shit about
So
it.
okay, let me counter that with I heated up a piece of pizza 8 hours later and
it
it
tasted
smelled
like
like fish.
Yeah, but when he first did it.
You can't convince me that if 8 hours later it smelled like fish.
Like, did his lady make it for him?
I had this tea here, and I went to warm it up 20 minutes ago, and it smelled like fish.
No, okay, here. Blank is.
And Bosch left me.
He didn't mean it.
Bosch left me on red today, so we're mad at him.
No, Blank's 100% right.
Harvey being bad friend.
The principle of it, you don't
I'd like
do
to
it.
edit my top 5 and put Chrissy back in. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
She wasn't in it?
Well, she got upset because I had smoked meats in front of her, and I didn't mean it because normally I wouldn't.
No, you
put
meant that.
people in the top 5.
But it doesn't matter.
You put your family there.
The only the people weren't. They're not things. You know.
Can you come on?
You're in my top 5 favorite people.
Okay.
Am I?
Also receiving votes.
Yeah. Also
Fine.
no. I love both of you.
Okay.
Chrissy's my radio
I don't
wife.
even think I'm FCS. Or, I mean, FBS in Biscuits list. I'm Charleston Southern.
Okay. UVille women dropped a game to UConn this week. A lot of people wonder, are we worried about that? I think Dave and I, on our post-game show, were very clear about not being worried about that loss. While we saw a lot of negative things, there was a lot of positive to pull out of that.
Laura Ziegler.
There you go. And we'll let Dave speak on Laura Ziegler.
You can have Mike.
I was a big fan. I don't want your mic. All right, it doesn't smell as good as you said it did. Laura,
It smells great. What do you?
Laura Ziegler was the one I wanted in the transfer portal very famously. We got her. She's a double machine. She had 16 and 18 against UConn, but more importantly, she looked like she fit from moment one on that court. She looked like she fit in with the talent, with the athleticism. She didn't play scared or timid. She wasn't shook by the environment. Some others on the team felt like they were. Overall, I like the fight in the second half. Obviously, UConn's on a different level than us right now, to be expected with the returning power that they had. We were reshuffling roles this season, but the talent's there. Mari Berry looked good in the second half. I thought all the transfers, Raina Scott, Laura Ziegler, and Skylar all looked good. You know, we just need McKinley to come along. I thought she was one of the best players on the team by the end of last season. Taj is not going to play like that every game. Taj is a star. Grace Mbugua, I think, might change this team a little bit when she comes back in January, February. I'm not worried. That's one of the best teams in the country that we played. It was disconcerting at the beginning. We need to figure out a way to stay in front of athletic guards, which UConn has a lot of. But getting beat by 13 by the defending national champions who are going to be there again doesn't throw me for a loop. You know, we'll see how they react Sunday. We'll see how they react against Colorado, against Tennessee, Kentucky. You know, we'll see. We'll see. We need to stack a few of those wins before conference comes around.
Well, which is much sooner than we thought, with Clemson being our fourth game of the season.
It's 2 days
year,
after the football
crazy.
game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. So that's coming up very quickly. But we saw a really, really good test going up against UConn this early in the season. We were able to see what's out there, see what needs to be adjusted. Jeff Walz is known for having that really tough non-conference schedule.
Good for him.
So like Dave said, we've still got Colorado coming up. We've got Kentucky coming up fairly early. Those are also going to be really good tests.
Right.
Because
Tennessee up in Brooklyn.
Tennessee, yeah. South Carolina.
Yeah.
This slate is nothing to joke around about before we could jump into ACC play.
And I love that you
So-
included Kentucky in that as well, because I feel like they weren't given like the preseason.
Well, and we talked about that. Dave called me Big Blue Chrissy on air for saying this.
Damn, dude.
However, I
David,
do.
Just kidding.
John,
I was hurt.
Michael,
I was
Martin,
hurt. I was hurt.
David John.
What is your middle
I'm gonna
name?
let you figure it out.
John Mark.
He literally
Mark.
just told you, and you still got it wrong twice.
That's right. You've told me that before. Sorry.
I stand by this. I don't think Kentucky was ranked high enough preseason.
I agree with that.
And I think
Yeah.
he went. And I think regardless of who they played last night, because we can say, Monmouth's not a top tier team. It was a cupcake game for Kentucky. However, if you take what you saw in that matchup with Kentucky last night, they are proving why they should have been ranked a little bit higher.
Kenny Brooks, baby.
They held that team to, I think, like 18 points in the first half. And I don't care who you're up against, holding any team to 18 points and a half. Give the defense some flowers on that. They were battling in the paint.
I wish I didn't respect UK's
But he
program
does.
as
He
much
doesn't
as
want
I
to.
do.
He's
But
like me. He loves Kenny Brooks.
No.
But we hate Kenny Brooks.
I don't love Kenny Brooks. I respect Kenny Brooks.
And isn't that the most, like,
Love
that
it.
tells you, like, you're really, like, isn't that the most
He loves
telling
Kenny
stat
Brooks in the
ever?
same way
Yeah,
you love Pat Kelsey.
No, not anymore. It was until this season. We'll get into it. Put your eyebrow down. Wait.
But I did think this Kentucky team showed a lot of promise last night. Amelia Hassett and Tiana Key had really, really great games.
Tiana Key is still in college.
She won't
Wow.
graduate.
Is she like the Perry Ellis of women's
She
basketball?
Pretty
won't
much.
graduate. Get her gone. Bye.
Go on.
And we've
Her
played her.
shot's
We've played her
so
at
incredible.
every school that she's been at.
Every
I
single
love
one.
it. And I think
Every
that's
single
one.
one.
She's a government plant. She's a psyop. And you're welcome.
She's the plant.
You're welcome.
She's
She
the
is
plant.
Can I
She
ask
is
you
the-
guys a question?
Let's call her that. The plant. Yeah, ask us.
Everybody,
I
but
think it's out of pocket.
No,
Let's
no,
go.
no, it's not out of
I'm
pocket.
a
It's
Leo.
just-
Relevant to the
no,
conversation.
I promise you it is. But
Yes, I would love some cheesecake.
Yes.
I am
Cake
sorry.
Factory. Have you ever had banana?
Go ahead. Ask your question.
So Andy brought this up actually on the take, and I wish I had the stat in front of me.
About
I-
women's basketball?
Yeah, about women's basketball, and he was just looking at the record of like Jeff Walls against like
I heard
top
that segment.
25. Yeah, like, and he was just wondering, like, is it an NIL issue or whatever? Because like his record is starkly different post 2020 against
Walls?
AP, and I don't
I
know.
think it's more transfer portal.
Well, is it
than
transfer portal? Is there's more parity in the women's
Like, y'all know
game?
more than-
Like I just I wonder.
then who's the
I
best?
still
'Cause I
think
like-
Walls is a good coach. I
I
think
like-
there's
I
talent
love
on the
Jeff
team,
Walls.
but like I can't remember the exact number. I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry. I was on my way out the door and just kind of hopped on here. But you heard the stat that Andy mentioned.
Yeah.
And you guys are way more dialed into it than I am. But is it an NIL thing or? And Louisville's doing well with football. They're doing well with men's basketball. Like, do they need to give Walls more resources, more parity in the game? What's the reason? Because I don't think Walls has forgotten how to coach.
What is this,
Thank
a
you.
goat farm?
Who said that?
Aaron. Hey, Aaron.
I left you hanging.
listen.
Yeah, sorry.
Aaron, I love you.
A lot of things coincided to get where we are right now. So you can take COVID into play. Everyone got a COVID year. So that's going to affect your rosters and the way things are shaking out with rosters.
Okay.
You can talk about parity, which has changed significantly.
A lot more programs are investing.
A lot. And part of that is due to things like NIL, revenue sharing, just more eyes on the game and more things happening. And I think it all happened at once. It was kind of a perfect storm. So it's not even that Jeff Walls is, quote unquote, failing at anything and not getting those same number of wins, so to speak. I think there's a lot more happening, and it's a bigger landscape, and it's changing so often.
The Earth's
And then
changing, like the land under your feet. You know what I mean? Like
it's
the
changing,
the
it's
Earth's
shaking,
moving
it's
under your
moving,
feet,
and
basically,
all these
with
things are
college
happening.
coaches. I didn't say that
Yeah.
very
Well,
well.
he's still getting wins, but against the elite competition,
He is,
Yeah.
and you're talking about transfer portal being a bigger piece of the puzzle as well.
I think
Not to mention, we had 1 or 2 years there where we had that big upperclassman class. We didn't have any freshmen. Was it 3 years ago?
We had a 5-person freshman class that all were gone by
Yeah.
the next season.
But if they're
essentially.
transferring, is that indicative of an NIL issue? Like they
At that point, no.
don't
With
think
that
necessarily.
with
Thank
that
you.
class, no. But there is a lot of programs that have a much bigger NIL chest than we do. Revenue sharing should change that a little bit, just because it's one of the programs that we are emphasizing. But
Right,
we do
right.
need that level of investment going forward. This offseason, I thought we had some wins, with Taj staying, with Amari staying, with McKinley staying. Those were the 3 that we really felt like we needed to retain, going into this season. Also, we thought Grayson Bogle would be a factor from the beginning, and she's out for 8 weeks. Isla didn't play the other night. I think she's nursing some kind of injury. Expecting Anaya Hardy to make a step forward at some point. Like a lot of these young players that we have, we're expecting some out of, and we were hurt in the post a little bit with Aleph. A lack of depth in this game, that we thought we would have when you play a player against like Sarah Strong. But as far as like a systemic issue, I do think they went through some growing pains, especially with the staff changes. With Sam going to Mississippi State, Beth Burns leaving, and now Stephanie's gone to Arizona State. There is some changes with that and some adjustments that come with that. But Jeff hasn't. I don't think he's lost his fastball.
No. I was not hinting at
No,
that.
I don't
at
think
all.
so. But
Yeah.
I mean, like as far as the issues, I do think the retention was pretty good this offseason. And I did like what they did in the transfer portal with the 3 additions that they have. I think it's going to take a little time to gel. but we are a little spoiled by our own success, and I think Jeff might be a victim of his own success. I mean, we're just
it's not a success that's celebrated enough. Like, I feel like you think about top women's basketball programs, and I think U of L, people don't necessarily say that, but it is true.
Yeah.
It's completely true.
I mean,
and I think
no,
that's
people
a great
say
question.
that.
Do they? I don't know. Like nationwide, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They have, like,
yeah.
Up until like last, we were considered.
I think that. I'm not saying that personally.
No, it's pretty well known nationally that
Yeah.
for even the back in the years when there weren't as many eyes on the game and you didn't have as many teams investing, there were probably 5 to 6 teams
you
who
would
were
say
considered your blue bloods, your elite women's
I
programs.
do agree with that.
U of L was one of them.
And let me just way more than Kentucky. Like, this isn't a rivalry thing.
Oh, I know.
But I do think it has been a different thing since it has been NIL transfer portal.
From
You know
Jeff,
what I mean?
from Jeff's arrival on campus
And I love him to death. by the
through
way.
probably
Biggest fan.
like a couple years ago, our last Elite 8 team, we were a top 5 program,
Right.
6
Right.
liberally, like that. That's
Not
it's
discounting that at all.
like and it was known, like
Right.
we went to 2 national championship
But I
games.
feel like it's changed since then, so what's the difference?
2018, we had the best team in the country. Like those are all and we
And
pumped out
recruitment was a big
draft
part of that.
picks.
You had a Haley Van Lith.
We
right?
had 7 WNBA draft picks on that 2018 team. Like
And how many, on the past teams, the past 2-3 years?
yeah, we've had the last 2 years we have none. Like that's where we're
Is
at.
it transfer portal? Is it NIL?
I think it's a little bit of everything.
And this is no haterade.
No, not at all.
No,
That's what I'm saying. Like I
that's
think it's a
affecting-
little.
it's
It's a
affecting
confluence.
everyone the same
100%.
way.
It's a confluence of a lot of different things, and the programs that you see with staying power
Yeah.
that haven't been affected at all.
Yeah. What is
UConn.
what's going on? With
UConn has a tremendous investment.
Yeah.
LSU has a war chest like
NILSU.
nobody else.
Look at them.
South Carolina has that
So
investment.
is it NIL? Like,
It's
can you
part of
say
it.
that?
It's
Yeah,
part of
a
it,
little
and
bit
transfer
part of it.
portal, and
Yeah.
having to reset your roster every season.
Yeah.
When
It
was
sucks.
the last?
And I love Jeff Walls.
And we lost a couple of
Andy
impact players, that obviously Haley, but more so than that, Peyton Verhulst was a big piece that I thought would have been massive for us.
And she's had a lot of success
at Oklahoma.
She's
You know,
been-
like
She's been awesome.
Yeah.
we've had some young players that transferred out before their time, and to see them on other rosters hurts.
So why do they NIL? How?
It's
you know
a
what
change.
I mean?
It's a different
It's just
situation
how
with
it
every
is.
single
Yeah,
one of them,
yeah.
But the transfer portal being a no-sit situation, like if somebody has an
It's
issue,
like quarterbacks in college football.
if somebody has an issue, they don't
play
have to
second
sit
fiddle.
out.
You can go. You can't develop.
Yeah.
Like
And maybe
Peyton,
Jeff
there's a
Walls
lot
is
of
great at
there's
developing
stories
as well.
behind the scenes with Peyton. It just wasn't a fit,
Right.
and she moved on, and everybody has their story on each side. Haley,
She graduated.
We know why she
I'm
left.
waiting on comments to come through on Haley because we've mentioned her name a couple of times.
yeah, she's gone. She's gone. She's not in college
that was
basketball
me.
anymore. She's in the
I
W.
brought that up. Sorry.
But no, that's just how it is. And I think that there's a little bit of it. There was a stall in development with a couple of players, like
That
Olivia.
makes sense when you can leave early.
Olivia's great, and she's one of my favorite players, but it just felt like our post play got stale the last couple of years, where not just her, like 'cause she'd flash and she was a brilliant defensive player, so it's not like she was a negative. She was great.
Right.
But Nyla last season looked like she didn't want to be here from day one. It was weird because she was a junior. She was around for so long. She was a stalwart, but she was better as a freshman and sophomore than she was as a junior.
Did it have something to do maybe with the coaches leaving?
We have no idea.
We don't know.
relationships?
I don't know.
am interested to see Nyla play this year because she transferred to North Carolina,
Yeah.
who I think is going to be. I think they're a little bit of a sleeper team this year. The ACC is really good, and I think
Yeah.
North Carolina is going to be very, very good coming out of the
Yeah.
ACC. That's where she is. We play them fairly early this year, I believe.
But we get the
Maybe not.
texts all
I'll
the
check.
time, like Jeff can't do this, Jeff can't do that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, look,
And I'm the biggest Jeff.
oh no, I know.
Yeah,
Like,
I
all-
love Jeff.
everything you guys have asked is completely fair.
Yeah.
Like, these are
Oh,
questions
yeah.
that
I
we
wasn't
these are
trying to go
questions that
gotcha.
we answer constantly. You
Right.
know, and it's not being a Jeff apologist. It's more like, look,
It's hard.
he is the reason for this program, and he has had a level of sustained success like we've never seen here. We'd never been to a Sweet 16 before he got here. You know, we went to 5 or 6 straight Elite Eights,
Right.
and would have been one more if COVID didn't cancel the season,
Right.
in my opinion. But cancel a postseason. But it's one of those things where he's a victim of his own success because he set the standard, and then
Right.
everybody sees us
And it was
struggle.
working for him with how it was set up.
Right, and we struggle a little bit compared to his, like we were a 6th seed 2 years ago, and you'd have thought we missed the tournament.
Right.
You know, like that's how it is. Like the reaction, and it's
And
not
that's such a good example of being
I love that.
a victim of your own success.
Yes,
because
100%.
if that had been the men's team 2 years ago getting a 6th seed,
Could you imagine?
We would have had parties in the streets.
Yeah.
Right?
And they can see the future with that, and they're like, oh yeah, look at this. And with Jeff, it's like, oh, he's over the hill. I'm like, dude, he's
He's the greatest.
he's a young coach who has established a program out of nothing.
Yes, and I know I've told you this story before. Like my dad had a business dinner about probably like in February, March of last year, and had
I remember this.
Speak at it, and he was just like so impressive, and I knew he would be, but like he was incredible, and I just loved his whole like take. And he accepted questions from anybody in the crowd, and there was questions about NIL. There's questions about
He's very
transfer
candid
portal.
whenever you talk to him.
And I just like support him.
Jeff is always
completely. I'm
Jeff.
very
Like not every
impressed
coach
right
is
now.
like that. Jeff
No.
is always 100% uncut Jeff.
100%.
And I think a lot of players like that, and some players don't. You know, and that's something you run
And I
into.
think
But
the more that don't is growing in how the landscape is currently, and it sucks.
well, it's
I don't
not that
think
he's
it's
like
so.
an overly hard
No,
coach.
I don't think
you know
so
what I
at
mean?
all.
Like it's just.
I think it's better if you accept it.
And if the truth is, and this might change with the CBA whenever it gets settled, but you can make far more money as an everyday starter at a major women's basketball program in college than you can as a first, second, or third year WNBA player.
Way more.
So
Way more.
when you talk about how much the bag affects women's basketball, it's more than men's
Significant.
basketball.
Really?
Way more than
Yeah.
men's.
So if you talk
college
about
football, anything.
if you're getting offered $200,000, and this is just hypothetical numbers, to play at Louisville, I know people have told me that LSU offered her 3 to 4 times what she was making here.
Yeah.
So at that
They
point,
backed up
even
the
though
Brinks truck.
even though she's somebody who has a ton of money off the court,
Yeah.
and she has a future in the W, even though I don't think she's going to be great,
What, Z
but
is who you're talking about?
HBO.
Oh,
But like
Haley.
at that point, when you have that kind of money sitting in front of you, it's hard to recruit against that, you know. And there's every single situation is different. But when you're talking about like Zakiya, I know that she wanted to go away from home. You know, I know her family. A lot of them wanted her to stay here.
Dude, she's
you know,
been
but
killing it. I'm so
That's your
sorry.
freshman of the year right there.
I
knew she was gonna be good. I didn't know she was gonna be that good.
I will
She
never-
was like, oh, girl, like
It stings every time.
Oh yeah, I'll never know how so many women choose to play for Kim Mulkey, but that's a whole.
I don't get it. I don't.
But there's a lot of money
maybe it's not
involved.
for us again because we're not recruited by her. You know, like maybe
A lot of money involved.
I'm not
you
trying
know?
to excuse, but it's like that's
But also, it's like, you know, you can make 7 figures over your career as a women's basketball player. I don't blame them.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
who
So
would've
it's
thought,
hard.
like,
Get that
going into
back.
this, that they would have guessed like LSU would have been like the #1 NIL program for women's basketball. Like who would have guessed that?
I could have.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
LSU's got.
Mulkey was
Kim
there.
Mulkey
LSU's
had
got
success
stupid
at Baylor.
money.
They had a resume to go off
but
of.
like
But
before that, like even I feel like they like pay more for NIL even more than like UConn or like even though they've blown Stanford out of the water. Like it's like
LSU's a religion
oh,
in
I'm not
Louisiana.
surprised. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They've got more NIL.
I mean, Livy Dunn made.
sure.
She's a gymnast.
and it's not amazing.
Was
though.
making $7 million. The LSU is LSU 100%.
Like, I
They're
respect
pumping their
LSU
NIL
for
money
that,
into
because, like,
everything
they, like,
down
give,
there.
Like I feel like their female athletes have done as much or more than their male athletes, and I think that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Like Libby Dunn, Angel Reese, like look at them.
But their football roster is as expensive as almost anybody's, other than
And
Ohio
like
State.
Brian Kelly still couldn't win. Oh,
They
okay.
spend money on women's basketball. They spend money on baseball. They spend money on everything.
Everything.
LSU's a religion.
I just think it's
in Louisiana.
I had a
It-
dream the other day that I was like going to LSU for college, and I was like happy about it. Like it was, I woke up and it was like a good dream.
Were you
It's
playing
because you want
sports?
Lane Kiffin.
Were
Yeah,
you
it's
were you a
like that, right?
gymnast? Were you a
I
basketball
wish,
player?
I was just like going to like hang out.
You were just a
I
student.
was like going to eat crawfish. And, like,
Crawfish boils are
wear
fun.
yellow and
They are fun.
I love Cajun food so much, and I love crawfish boils.
Where's LSU like looked at like in that landscape though?
I thought you
to,
were
like-
asking where's LSU.
No, no,
like
no.
Baton Rouge.
No, I thought it was in the Pacific Northwest. Thank you. No,
you
is
never
in
know with
Tacoma,
a
Washington.
conference alignment.
no, but like
That's true,
So I
yeah.
think like
In
what
Bethesda,
Anna,
Maryland.
what Anna was mentioning earlier, like when I think of like blue bloods in
Number
college
one.
and women's college basketball, I think of South Carolina. I think of UConn.
That
I
was
think
my
of
point
Tennessee.
exactly, Nikki.
Like
They are number one, but with
like
NIL they
LSU, I didn't realize like you know just because they have a big NIL and like resources, like I feel like they're kind of a burgeoning
That's
juggernaut.
exactly my
They were
I
always
know-
a power.
I know, yeah, but I know,
Yes.
but I kind of put them like on the same tier as like maybe like a Louisville or even
Like-
maybe a step below in the sense that
Yes.
like the
I
established.
step below before.
More traditional success than Louisville. All right, even though, for sure.
LSU?
But Kim Mulkey leveled them up.
Right.
For
Would
sure.
you have said more traditional success before NIL? Because I feel like if you would have told me to name the top 6 programs in women's college basketball before NIL, I wouldn't have put LSU up there, but I would have put Louisville up there.
Yeah, I would have said like UConn, South Carolina, Baylor.
When I say traditional, I mean pre-2008, for sure.
You put LSU up there before Louisville, would you? have?
Stanford.
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 Yeah, when you're
I
talking
think
about like the
UConn,
top
Tennessee.
are like traditionally
top
all time are
6.
Notre
I'm talking about
Dame.
the top
like,
6.
Stanford, UConn,
In
Tennessee.
2021.
Stanford,
Who would you
UConn,
put of your-
Tennessee. I'd say.
In your top 6, Louisville, I would put Louisville up there. Stanford, UConn, Tennessee.
Well, Louisville was such a riser though. Like
No, but let's say we're talking about 2021.
you're just talking about like a snapshot in 2021.
I'm talking about a snapshot of 2021 because I feel like that's the year that really boosted, like,
Sorry, I'm
the
looking
next year that
something up.
boosted like LSU.
I'm
I would
listening,
have
I'm looking
put
something up.
Louisville up there. I would have put UConn, Tennessee, Stanford, Louisville,
South Carolina.
South Carolina, and who's your 6th?
That is 6.
UConn.
Wait,
Louisville,
UConn, Louisville. Okay.
Tennessee, Stanford, UConn. I already said UConn. Tennessee,
South Carolina.
South Carolina, and then who's your 6th?
Wait, hold on.
Okay. UConn, Tennessee,
Okay.
Louisville. I forgot. What else?
UConn, Tennessee, Louisville, South Carolina,
South Carolina.
Baylor,
Stanford. We already did
Stanford.
Stanford.
Those 6.
And Baylor. That's who I would have put as my top 6 for 2021.
Maybe like this millennia.
accurate.
I don't know.
But I wouldn't have put.
Say those again?
I'm saying I wouldn't have put LSU above Louisville.
No, not at that point. Absolutely
right, so
not.
like, what is
No.
the difference maker? I think is the question.
Do they just
Kim
strict-
Mulkey and NIL.
just strictly resources?
Kim Mulkey and NIL.
Dolores Umbridge
Dolores Umbridge.
went from Baylor.
I could see
Sure
that, but
don't
I
think
do
she's
think
not.
a little bit. A part of it has to be NIL, and like
Sure.
I don't know.
I mean, LSU is
I
definitely
understand
pumping
Nick's
the money
question
into
that
their
he's
program
asking.
down
Yeah,
there.
for
No
sure.
questions
And I
about
think
it.
I think that's like the heart of Nick's question is what it was like. What
Well,
is
and
the
also,
difference
I mean,
maker?
like,
It's
And this is
weird
no hate,
because
no shade,
if you go back to like
obviously.
the 80s, there are programs that were massive back then that don't
Delta
make a ripple
State was
now.
the first one who was ever successful. That's from like freaking
Harvard was the
Cleveland,
first 16 seed to ever beat a 1 seed
But
in a
like,
tournament.
Right.
Louisiana
across
Tech.
the board.
Right.
Like,
Louisiana
Del-
Tech was the first power
with freaking
with Kim Mulkey. You know, like, and that's LSU. When I say before 2008, LSU they weren't that successful,
Before
but they were,
2021, were
but they
they?
were not really
More
no.
than no.
No. Like if you're doing a snapshot in 2021, Louisville is a much better program than LSU.
But like even like let's say in just
Much
like from
better.
2000 to 2021, who's a better program?
Well, it
Louisville
depends
or
because
LSU?
if you talk about it's Louisville.
Louisville had more success.
It's
yeah.
Louisville, but really
So, like, what's the
Louisville
difference maker?
it's post 2007 and pre 2007 for Louisville.
yeah,
But, like-
two different snapshots.
It's
like,
it's two very different
Is it
things.
really though? Like
well, yeah, because that's when we got Jeff Walls in.
yeah.
and but I don't know. I remember the coach before like
Tom Collin.
Yeah, Tom Collin. I remember going to his basketball camps.
You know, he never made the second weekend.
Yeah.
But
ever.
like I just feel like
Isn't that a drink?
Louisville.
Tom
I would
Collins?
always
Tom
pick
Collins.
Yeah, it is.
Aren't
Tom
you a
Collins. It
bartender?
is a drink.
Oh,
yeah,
I knew it
always
was.
thought about
I
that.
knew it was. I knew it was a Tom Collins. It was a
Just feel like
gin, lemon
posterity, I just
juice.
feel like Louisville is better, and this is like no like
They-
complaint or anything.
look-
It's just like a changing landscape, and I still think Jeff Walls is the best.
It's
Love
a
that guy.
combination. So
Is that Kevin Smith?
Really?
there wasn't an NCAA championship until what 1982
Yeah.
for women's basketball. Technically, LSU was a very similar program to Louisville pre Jeff Walls. They were like LSU wasn't anything special.
Right.
They weren't. I mean, Tennessee ran
But like
the
was
SEC.
anything special after Jeff Walls got there? So that to me would boost Louisville.
They
in that.
well, that's what
timeline.
I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
Louisville was a far better program in 2021 in that whole period before then. But Kim Mulkey went to LSU,
And they
That's
have the
past 3
resources.
years.
went back home to
4 years.
Louisiana, but went to
Right.
LSU, which has a real program and more resources than her former team. And took her Baylor success, took it with her, and they have a serious investment in women's basketball.
And all women's sports, which I'm really proud of them for. Wouldn't you think LSU they put it all in football? Like that's why I'm proud of them. I think that's
Well,
freaking
they do
awesome.
everything, man. They put it
Yeah,
in
I
baseball,
didn't.
it's
I
like-
didn't realize
LSU?
how big it was. Like their pot,
saying, like,
their
pre-
coffers.
Dude,
Like,
I'm
just
not surprised they're
comparing
putting into women's
pre-2007 to
basketball
anything.
because, I mean, SEC gymnastics, they're going to get that money
Right,
too.
for sure. That's what I'm saying. All of
They're
women's
gonna get
sports
it.
is my point, not just
Yeah.
women's basketball.
But
Like
to-
all their
of women's
non-revenues.
sports. Yeah, that's what
to
I'm
be
saying.
to be clear, in 2021, if somebody was listening to the 5 best programs in women's basketball, Louisville would be on there.
Exactly. That's my whole
Yes.
point. That's my whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that there's just been like a change of landscape. Like, I'm not saying anybody's wrong or anything, but like.
And Kim Mulkey left Baylor.
Yep.
One of the she made that one of the premier programs in the country, and went and took her entire program to LSU, and has sustained that success. But when you're talking about the best programs, and it's hard to get past in the modern sense. Like when you look back at UConn, like UConn is far and away, right?
Yeah, right.
Tennessee, which hasn't been as good the last 10 years, but Tennessee is the clear number 2.
Kim Caldwell.
Caldwell.
The guy that in West Virginia went to high school with her. That was like his high school.
She just dismissed a guard that I hope we go
I
after.
know. Yeah. What was
Because
her
it was
name?
just weed. Come on. It's
Is that
escaping me
why?
right now. Is it Williams?
Blackwell or something, or like what was her name? Like
Chrissy's on it. Chrissy's on
She's
it.
the one who
got it.
had to be like something had happened.
Yeah, like multiple things.
She
I
was
think
she was
got pulled
arrested
over.
on campus
Yes,
with
that's what it
marijuana.
was.
Yeah, y'all. The
It's
fact
like, who
that
even
like,
cares anymore?
I was gonna say. I was like,
But
is
she
that
had,
like
she
a
had
slap on the
multiple
wrist?
issues before
right,
that.
it was the
okay,
last
okay.
straw. Was her name Tanya or something? Tanya
Whitehorn.
Blackwell? White something.
Ruby Whitehorn, is
Ruby
that it?
Whitehorn.
Whitehorn,
Okay, I was
Ruby.
very close. Whitehorn.
Ruby, thank you. I was
Ruby
way
Whitehorn.
I had the W right. I had the rest of it
I didn't know that. I was just taking credit for Chrissy's work.
She was arrested on campus in possession of marijuana.
But I think it was like the third offense. Yeah.
She had other issues.
The fact that like
Second
she went to high
arrest.
school with this dude, I was like,
Small world.
when she got hired, when I worked and lived in West Virginia, she was like the coach of Glenville State, a D3 school. And then all of a sudden she was the coach at Marshall, had a great record, and all of a sudden coach at Tennessee. And it just blew my mind, but she's awesome. I'm a big fan of hers. Kim
No,
Caldwell.
she's good.
Wow, that's
And
a pretty
her
quick
husband coaches
ascension.
for the men's
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, really.
But yeah,
Yeah.
would you say like 2021? It would be UConn, Notre Dame, Baylor, Louisville, and South Carolina.
Yeah.
I feel like those were the 5.
I think that's
Stanford?
fair.
And
Stanford's on
it's-
6 would be
Oh,
Stanford.
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 Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
Stanford. Stanford.
Yeah.
Like that's why when I said earlier, like top 6. I don't
Yeah,
know.
right,
Like
right.
Louisville's right there, and then like the kind of the other stars next to them were NC State, and
Yeah. Arizona.
eh,
before
Arizona
Virginia
was like a one-off.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that coach
completely. They
that coach
suck.
took her to the Final Four. Has
What's her
already
name
been
again?
fired. I forgot
I love her.
because she's already fired.
Is she?
Yeah, she got fired last year.
At the new school she was at.
Not Arizona. Last year
Right.
she got fired.
At the new school? No.
At
Who
Arizona.
was the one who went to Arizona? No. She didn't get fired. The one I'm talking about left Arizona to go to a new school.
Arizona.
No. No.
I wish I could help. I feel
I
so.
love y'all. I love y'all so much.
So
To the internet.
Yeah, I've got to
while,
look it up.
while
She
Dave
get
looks
fired,
that
then
up, while Louisville traditionally has been a very, very strong program, Kenny Brooks really seems to be taking Kentucky to the next level. We are going to get to Rivalry very soon. That game is creeping up on us November 22nd. It's 2 weeks from tomorrow.
You're right. She went to SMU, and she didn't get fired.
Who was
We
right,
played her
didn't
last
get
year.
fired. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Anna.
Who was right?
Anna
Anna.
killed it.
Thank
Anna
you.
killed it.
Well done, Anna.
But it was one of
Take a
those
victory
reset
lap.
the clock situations, right? Because she was struggling the year
Yeah.
after. She had some issues with the administration, if I remember right.
Yes,
she was
yes.
right.
That's
yes,
why she went to
yes.
SMU.
That's
And
right.
SMU's another one that's,
That's
spinning
right.
out of their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
Yeah. Good
November
job, Anna.
22nd, 2 weeks from tomorrow, the Cats come to the Yum Center to play Louisville. Another classic Jeff Walls, Kenny Brooks showdown. This one is guaranteed to be entertaining. If you don't have tickets to that, go on and get them. It's going to be appointment television that day. This is going to be one of the best UK U of L women's basketball games we've had in the last few years.
Adia Barnes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love her. I'm sorry. I love her.
That stuff bothers me when I can't remember it
Yeah.
in the moment. You know that.
I am
I'm the
excited to
same
see
way.
that.
I was
I
the
want to
same
hear predictions you all have for that game, what you're expecting to see out of both teams from that game. I expect a Louisville win out of that game, but I don't think it's going to be an easy win for them.
Yeah.
I think Claire Strack, Tiana Key, they're going to come in, they're going to play hard, they're going to, this Kentucky team battles in the paint. They've got a decent defense. If
Kenny Brooks
Louisville-
always with the height.
If Louisville can get their shots to fall that day, I think they win this one.
You only have one Clara this year, though, right? Silva went to TCU.
Yes.
They're just
Yeah.
trying to
That was,
repeat
like,
the
my
same
love
formula they had
language.
last year.
They are, yes, almost
Yeah.
exactly the same. It's
Where they brought
crazy.
in Full Wiley and
Yeah.
or no, they
Yeah.
brought it Full Wiley. She went to
Yep.
But they brought in Olivia Miles and they brought in
Who's playing
Silva.
out of her mind so far.
So Miles and Silva to try to do the HBL Sedona Prince thing again.
Yes. Yeah.
With a giant post and a
Sedona
playmaking
Prince.
guard. Yeah.
I'm gonna let Biscuit go first
Okay.
For what? For the game?
for the
Yep.
prediction.
Man, I don't know
honestly
yet.
haven't watched a lot.
Honestly, don't. I think that I have a lot of faith in this roster. I like the way it fits together. I like the construction. The 3-point shooting the other day didn't do anything to make me feel any better about it because I think that that's somewhere where we've improved this season. But Taj couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. I don't think that's going to be a thing this year. I don't think that's going to be the standard. Amari's a good shooter. I think Ziegler's just an absolute dog, and I feel good about some of these matchups coming up. That one, I feel like the jury's still out. We got a little bit of time before that game, and I need to see how we look against Colorado, Clemson, see where our head's at next week. But right now, I feel good this far out.
Pops, you're wrong.
No
This
one
far
is
out.
scared of Kenny Brooks.
You're
Amore
wrong,
is gone.
Dude, you
I-
are so wrong.
Well, George
That
Amore's
is-
gone.
And they both probably say that, even though they don't want to, they both
Chops,
say that.
Chops, 100%. If you ask me right now, just because of the Amore factor, I'll go ahead and take U of L in this game.
And that's
that's
fine.
fair.
That's not
That's
answering
fair.
the premise of his statement was that nobody's scared of Kenny Brooks. I think Kenny Brooks is a great coach. You could be like, okay, they're not the same team because Amore is gone, but it's just kind of a different.
Do it
situation.
without Amore, though.
What did he say?
He said do it without Amore.
Okay, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Just like
Has
you
he-
said.
has he
just
dismissed-
like you said.
has he
just
dis-
like you said. Kenny Brooks, great at he develops a post position and y'all are great at shooting. What's the first thing that came out of your mouth? The three hasn't been there. It hasn't been as good.
We
Well,
won
one game.
one game.
I know. Well, Kentucky too. But if you're gonna live by it and die by it,
We're not
you said
going to
what
live
you
by it and
said.
die by it. We
I
didn't.
know.
We
I'm just
didn't.
saying, y'all said it. I'm just responding to
We
what
didn't
you
live
said
by
about
and
your
die
team.
by- that's not
I
really
didn't
our-
say anything about it about your team. Y'all said both statements and then refuted it. So I'm going with
No,
the
we're not.
what is
we
the act
don't
of
live.
this
We
team
don't
gonna be?
live by or die by the
I
three.
think, Dave, everybody lives by and dies by it. That's not like a personal thing.
It's not the
You
same
live
as
by
the
three,
men's
you die
game.
by the three. It doesn't matter who you are. You're either hitting it or you're not.
The mid-
Get
the
the
mid-
fuck out of
the
here.
mid-
We're not
Whoa.
doing that.
The mid.
Everyone's
What
doing
time
that.
out? Anna, well, you tell me how
If
we're
you
doing
shoot
that.
a fucking three, you either live by it or you die by it. Either you're hitting it or
The-
not.
the- no, the-
we're not.
Anna.
Everybody else
Time-
is doing
time
it
out.
or not.
Time out.
But we're not.
Anna, the
That's
implication.
cute,
The
Biscuit.
implication is that we shoot 33s a game when you say something like that.
No, the implication is
Like the
that
men's
no,
team.
the statement you live by or you die by it. You have the best 3-point shooting team in the nation, and some days you're not going to hit it.
No, the
And that's
implication is that you
I'm
can't
not
do
done
anything
with my
else.
Statement, Biscuit. No, it's not.
Okay,
that's
wait.
it. You're right. No,
No,
you're
it
okay.
doesn't mean
All
you
right,
can't do
you're
anything
right.
else. You say you live by it, which just means that's how you win.
I'm really glad I
That's how you
stayed.
win. Doesn't mean you can't do anything else.
Thanks for staying, Dave.
But seriously, what is the act of this team going to be for the women's team?
What was that?
What's the
Sorry,
what's
Nick,
the
what's the question?
what's the act
like-
going to be? You're in his implication that they're going to be just raining down threes.
That
but
was
you gotta,
not my implication.
that's what
they
that is-
said that first.
No, I
That
didn't.
was not. Yes, you said. You said they are low posting. We are a shooting team. If you say that is
No.
what you're good at, you either live by it or you die by it.
It seems like you heard part of my statement when I said
you go ahead and
I
try to-
expected us to be a better 3-point shooting team this year, and we weren't in the
That's
first
fine,
game.
that's cute.
What of that statement says
No,
we
I
live
think
by
you
the
were
three
saying
or
that is
die
your
by the
strength.
three?
I didn't say. No. I didn't say that is what you said. If you say shooting is your strength.
I didn't
does
say it
not
was our
matter.
strength.
Yes, you did.
I said I
Yes, you
expected
did.
it to be a strength.
Yes, you did.
Roll-
Strength. It
roll
doesn't
the
matter.
tape.
B strength, A strength.
So-
Roll
V
it down.
strength.
A strength doesn't matter. If that is a strength, you
Holy
live.
shit.
Some nights you're not hitting. Some nights you're not.
Okay,
fucking hitting.
so what is this?
It's not our main thrust, Anna.
Then what is?
Damn it, this is what
Holy
is your main
shit.
strength? You said that first.
Then
You
what's-
said that's your strength.
what's
so
the
why
strength
don't-
of the
Six different
team?
things.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's me.
That
Going
is-
back to
Playmaking.
say-
Playmaking.
Okay,
All
good
right, we
for
have
you.
two-
What
we
does
have-
that
we have-
mean? What does that actually
I don't
mean?
know. If you would stop yelling at me, I might be able to tell you, Anna. Are you good? Can I talk? We have Taj Roberts and Amari Berry. They are both good playmaking guards. We have a large backcourt. They're all tall, right? Everybody's at least 5'10" that's going to play rotational minutes. Okay, in that backcourt. That's our strength. We should have a good athletic defense in the front court and Laura Ziegler, who should be able to help us on the boards.
I love it.
But how's the 3-point shooting?
I don't know what
It's
just
a
happened.
hey Nick. It should be a strength on this team.
There it is.
Now, honestly, like I think we've got
I didn't hold your arm for you to say anything.
we've got
ever.
three. We've got 3 or 4 people that can shoot the 3 on this team.
And you live by the 3 or you die by
That's right.
the 3.
I love you,
afraid
Anna. I love
to
you so
bring
much.
up men's basketball now.
No.
However,
Yeah.
that game is Tuesday. Let's talk about it. It's early
You
this
can't
year.
be mad at me for responding to what you said.
I could be
Listen.
mad at you for manipulating what I said, Anna.
How?
You didn't say what I said at all. I said I thought we'd be a better 3-point shooting team than we were last year, and maybe a strength of this team. And you said you're gonna live by the 3 or die by the 3.
No.
Chrissy, I need
If
you to
that's
say
a
something.
strength, you live by it or die by it. Like, it doesn't matter, like, what you say.
If it's a strength of your team,
I didn't say you said you would live by it or die by it. If, like, that's your strength.
I said it was going to be better this year. I thought it was.
But you said playmaking is going to be a strength of this team.
Yes, thank you, Nick.
I'm just trying to help.
Okay.
All right.
I'm happy for you.
Can I say
love
something?
Oh, well, don't do
I
that.
love you, too.
Okay, thank you.
But I'm going to fight you after this.
All right.
Chrissy, you have the floor.
Thank you. Yes, playmaking will be a strength of this team.
I love
We
that
were
for
not
you.
impressed by it game 1, but improvements will be made.
I love that.
And then we're going to live by the 3 and die by the 3.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chrissy! Chrissy's Team Anna.
No!
Yes, that's what you
that
just
is
said.
not what just happened here. I backed up Dave's statement saying that we will
In the
have the
wrong way.
playmakers. No.
And I'm not trying to be a hater.
No.
No, I just feel like you really didn't hear what I said, is my
you
point.
Okay.
I don't. I don't.
There was
I'm
no.
not educated,
There
you're
was
right.
no.
That's not what I said.
Hold
I didn't
on.
know that.
You have been on radio with Strebel far too long.
You're gaslighting me right now.
I don't think so.
Reel it
I
back
think you're
in.
gaslighting me.
I think I
Reel
just
back in.
broke
I'm
something
going
back
for
here with
all
my
things you
ass.
said.
Hold my hockey
Everyone
stick.
here is educated.
Yes.
I was in college 7
Everybody
years.
here respects each other, I think.
We
I respect
will
you.
have playmakers.
Okay, all right.
3-point shooting was
I'm just
off
having
in
fun.
game
I
1
know
against
you
the
are.
best team in the country.
I'm just
Please
having
make
fun.
up.
I broke the shady
I
ways.
could
so-
never hate Anna. I was just really
Never.
terrified for about.
Sorry.
That, yeah.
This did happen with me and Striggle one
scary.
time that I scared him.
I thought we were going to
And
have
it
to
was
call a
also talking about
family
women's
meeting.
basketball.
We were going to have to call a family meeting,
But
and
I'm
we
just
were
gonna
going to
go
have
with
to
what
put
you say off your
team.
mouth. But like, I feel like if we were talking about men's, like we
We were
talking
going to
about
have
football,
a
they
team
wouldn't have been
biscuit
as
or a
like.
team Anna tally going
But,
back
like-
No,
here.
I don't believe in that. But I do get what you're saying.
Completely.
Spicy biscuit rar.
Hey, Creighton.
Thank you,
Creighton.
Creighton. Hi, Creighton. That's the.
Creighton, who's Anna look like?
But that's not.
Stop.
Tina, who does Anna look like?
Sorry.
We're not asking for people to say creepy things on this
we would
podcast.
never.
Save that
It
for
was
the
a
New Year's
compliment.
show, okay?
Biscuit, I love you. I'm not mad at you.
Oh, I know.
I'm just like
I'm
getting.
just a little scared of you right now.
It's only about
And
women's
Biscuit's
basketball.
seen like spicy Italians before, so
It's
for
only
him to
about
actually
women's
be
basketball that it ever comes
intimidated.
out.
I'm not intimidated. Chrissy doesn't scare me. That's a lie.
Now she has a new goal.
Yeah, you
We've
guys
been
both
doing
terrify me.
radio together for a long time, Anna.
Did you just
couldn't
say
scare me.
I terrify you?
Both of
We're
you
mad at you, I'm
guys
just
do.
fighting.
I love. No,
Why?
I love you guys, but no, you
You know
guys.
what?
Are you?
Rummage has
I
actually
don't
told
want-
me
you
before
got-
that I'm intimidating,
No.
and I don't see it.
You guys are.
That's kind of like a
Str-
compliment.
yeah, I was gonna say, you guys are
Chrissy, you're
strong,
quietly-
powerful women.
Yeah, I was
Like,
You're
wait,
quietly
Chrissy, yeah,
terrifying.
I was
I'm
scared.
quietly terrified?
Yes.
Yeah.
I,
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Chrissy, I was intimidated by you at first, and I'm not intimidated by a lot of people easily.
Why?
I don't know why.
you
But
just.
I wanted to be
You
your
exude
friend.
confidence.
But like, I feel like I had to like ask you for it. I
Oh,
had to
you
be
guys
like,
are. Well, okay, wait.
No,
You guys-
understand. I
I
have.
love that. Because like I followed Chrissy, she didn't follow me back for a long time. And then we met her at UK. I met you at UK Val game, and I was like, I'm gonna make
football
this
game,
be
yeah.
Guys, I have
friends
4
right
older
now?
sisters. I am not afraid of
He is scared.
strong women that yell at me. So
You just said you were. Now, I am going to side with in on
me
this.
put
You
this-
just said you
I'm used to it.
And I wasn't even trying to be like
That's
a
probably
hater.
better.
I was just like being a guy. Like I was just being a person.
Oh no, for sure.
Now,
I
we
was, like, saying
can
what I
all agree on one thing.
Anna, it's all good. Trust me.
We all know Justin's scared of us.
Yes.
No.
No, I don't think he is.
Me?
I genuinely don't think he is.
No, I just don't want to do it.
I think he might be scared
I'm
of
not doing
you.
this on the podcast.
He knows that I don't make any decision or do anything ever except for brush my hair. So he might be
I
scared
do
of
with an
you.
Italian mom. I ain't
He
scared.
knows
That's
that.
fair. That's fair.
I
He
still
ain't scared
deal
of
with shit.
So it's not quite as extreme, but obviously 3-point shooting, it doesn't matter who you are. It's a big part of the game. You know, like you can't shy away from it. And we've struggled with consistent 3-point shooting the last couple of years, just to be completely frank.
To
Like,
put a bow on it.
we've had a few shooters that should have been better than they were.
Right,
You know,
right.
and that was part of why losing Izzy was. I assumed we'd lose somebody, and if I had to lose one of the four, Izzy Arenas was the one that I was like, all right, because I think the others just bring more to the table, you know. But she was probably the best dead-eye shooter of the four.
Right.
You know, I just don't think she brings as much. With our ability to make plays, drive, like we have talented guards with the ball, I think they can manufacture better looks
Yeah, I
from the
love
three-point
that.
line.
Yeah.
Better, go ahead. Better looks from the right players, but we don't have the shooters that, like the last couple of years, we just haven't had the shooters
So this
or the
is my
consistent
whole
three-point
point, and this
shooting
is
that
not
we
being a
needed.
hater.
Nick, are you kidding me?
If making threes is a strength, then saying
My point,
different.
What?
regardless of how it was worded or how it was heard,
Yeah.
my point is we were expecting three-point shooting to be better than last year.
Okay, yeah.
Mostly because of the looks that I think we can get out of our playmaking.
Okay, so you're
guards.
expecting it to be better.
If I could expound on it a little bit.
No, I love that. So like you're already but you were kind of counting it as a strength before, and that's where I took it differently.
I was.
Everyone
Wait,
get
say that
into
again.
semantics. So like you were kind of counting on the strengths of the program. You're saying 3-point shooting is gonna be better, and I just took that
Yes.
as you saying it is a strength. So that's where I kind of took it wrong. That it's gonna be better than last season.
I think how I worded it, and you know, YouTube is forever. So, we were
I wasn't
counting
trying
on
to,
it
like-
being a strength. I think
Right.
that's how I
So
worded
you're
it.
saying it's a strength of the offense. So
Counting
then
on it being better than last year.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then I took that differently, and like this is like not me trying to catch you. This is me being like, okay, I took that as you being like, this is like the main proponent of the offense.
No,
It's like,
no,
okay,
that is
so
not
then
how. That's
then
not how
that's
I'm
my
framing
bad,
it
then
at all.
That's my bad. Then I
But
took
we're
it
hoping
wrong.
it's more. It couldn't have
Sorry.
been much.
That's my
much
bad.
worse
then. I
in the
took
last
that
couple of
wrong.
years as far
You're
as
saying
the
it was an
consistency.
improvement as it was last year from what
We're
it was last
hoping.
year.
After
But
the
it's not
UConn
gonna be-
game-
Okay, so that is my bad, and I'm not being like an asshole. Like I'm dead. Like,
No,
that's my
I-
bad then. I took it wrong. Yeah.
I'm cool with you yelling at me. It's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
It's cool.
I wasn't trying to like yell at you.
Everything's okay.
I'm like scared of you guys, but not intimidated, if that makes sense.
Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, like
Nick.
that's, you know.
Thank you, Nick.
I don't know. I guess drop in the comments if you've ever found.
No, it's
Very
like
Irish women.
no.
My
Like,
wife is Irish.
I don't think I'm in
He's
danger
gotta come
around
in.
you guys, but I just feel like you know
Biscuit, I wasn't
you're
gonna,
a
like, do a
mom
catch you.
who's
I just, like,
Italian
thought I was,
and
like,
is
trying to, like,
Italian.
decide.
Like you
knew
guys
me.
are.
You knew me before I was a mom.
You know.
Yeah,
We're
and
making
you
good
still
TV
were
here.
an Italian who is.
I don't know. I guess drop
Stronger
in the
than me.
comments if you're scared of me and Anna.
Everyone's gonna be like, thumbs up, thumbs up.
What are you guys doing?
But anyway, so the other part of this
What the fuck was that?
is the post game. All right, and we expected maybe a little bit. At least
Biscuit's never
it
gonna
felt
talk
like
to me again.
Anna. You got to be kidding me.
No, I'm
not
dead
at all.
ass. Come in here.
It's like Real Housewives.
No, what? Pause it, please.
Well, that's
Oh my
actually
God.
really good.
So I beg you to.
So
She
for
said
a-
it.
that's really good.
What is it? It's like
That's not real.
that's
It's-
mine.
That is.
Incredible.
That's so close to the meme with the cat. You know,
I was
you're
gonna say, yeah.
What's the one where they redo her
Oh,
face? She was
you
like,
and you.
"That's
Just like-
my, that's my understanding."
just have me sitting
I
here
want
like this.
that
just-
to be Anna's new,
Like that, right there.
like your new animation. Yeah.
Yeah,
She
can
was
you?
like, "That's not my problem."
Perfect. I'll make it.
Yeah, can you cartoonify
Please.
that,
What is she
Sofro?
saying? That's
That's
my
really good.
opinion.
That's
what
really
that
good.
is. That one.
That
So-
one
I
has to
didn't
be
even
it.
come after you. I've only seen two men scared of me ever on radio, and it was like right now. And then one time when I was talking about Shrivel about like WNBA,
Anna, you couldn't scare me.
I think I did a little bit.
No.
I'm sorry.
I just
wasn't-
wanted to
just
know if you wanted an answer, or if you just wanted me to sit there and get yelled at. That was what-
No, but I think I already knew your answer. No, I wanted you to clarify. I never, okay, for freaking posterity, I never want anyone
there's
to
another
be
good one.
yelled at. I wanted clarification. I was trying to prove my thesis.
Well, I hope I gave you a clarification.
Can we talk about the men's matchup Tuesday?
No, I was going to talk about the
without
post play, but no, we're good.
James
We're
Black
good.
is
I think
still
we're
here.
good.
We're good.
I think we're good.
Let's move on from that one. Let's get into real rivalry week. The men's game is coming up in just a few days, very early this year.
Yes.
Can we get expectations and predictions for the men's game without a brawl breaking out?
Oh, probably not.
Probably
I
not.
don't think
Okay.
that started the brawl.
This
Well,
time I'm yelling.
Yell.
We saw the return.
Italian,
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Yell.
Volleyball up 2
Sorry,
sets versus
hey,
NC
Hey, we
State.
love it. Volleyball's up 2 sets over NC State.
go.
We love
All
to see
right.
that.
All right.
Louisville saw the return of Kason Pryor last night. Hadley was out, but is expected to be back. He was just out in concussion protocol. Louisville had a great showing last night. What kind of expectations do you all have for Tuesday's game? Which, again, this is another one I think will be very entertaining for the fans to watch.
My Louisville expectations?
Just expectations,
Your
period.
In general.
Expectations.
Oh,
You have,
for the game?
I'm sure you have UK expectations. right?
Okay, for the game. Okay, Biscuit, Jesus Christ.
That wasn't supposed to
I
be.
thought it was just a Louisville question.
Biscuit, stop yelling.
That wasn't supposed to be aggressive, Anna.
That's how I felt about my question earlier.
Man, we're gonna have to have couples therapy.
No,
after
we
this.
will, and I will book.
Ooh, I got a good
therapists.
couples therapist.
Because I felt like my questions weren't aggressive earlier.
Why do you? Never mind.
So
Hey, no. It's
we're
just for
gonna talk about it.
maintenance.
All right, here's what
Preventative health care.
You're not married yet. Why do you need couples?
It's an investment, Sopro.
That's actually, you know what? I'm proud of you.
Yes,
That's,
Yeah,
very
don't
pro
judge.
therapy.
Don't
that's
judge.
great.
Very pro therapy over
Okay,
here.
so here's my deal.
8 years. That's fine.
6.
I
Married.
Oh. Sorry.
Pop the question, Nick.
Pop the
Everybody's
question.
waiting.
Okay.
Let's just make it about
I know things that you guys don't know. So here's the thing: is that,
He poops his pants.
and that's
Yeah, I kind of told everybody
I didn't
that.
think
Jeanette hasn't bought a toothpick in a year.
Holy shit. I said that off air. Like, I told you that in
I was even signing the
confidence.
cross. and I
It was
didn't
not
stop.
that
I didn't
confident,
believe it.
Nick.
I didn't look at me pausing the sign of the cross because I thought it was in good faith,
Okay.
and I will not blaspheme.
I'm just going to say she ain't dating me for my credit score, okay? So I said that in jest.
That was an Andy Dick voice.
Oh my God.
You went up and
What are you?
The glasses
why
are,
she's
like-
dating you?
He's a unique.
I'm gonna
He's a
kill
unique
you.
fixer-upper. You know.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
seriously,
lay. Okay. So
how
here's
do you
the
feel
thing.
about the game on Tuesday?
Okay, so okay, I'm gonna start with how I feel about Kentucky. Is against Purdue, obviously felt really, really good. And I will say, like, I'm not just like a homer. Like last season, I feel like I was very vocal about I wasn't pleased with their defense. I wasn't pleased with a lot of their physicality. And I did face a lot of hate about that. People were like, like Mark Stoops, great, he's doing a million job. And then you got to the tournament, and you're like, all right, you want to say thank you to me? You want to say that I knew what I was talking about? Because they're talking about it in like January. Like it wasn't
Kelsey
good.
Pope boxing match
So-
at halftime.
Exactly. They're gonna fight a bear, semi-pro. So anyway, what I was
Big
talking about
uncashable checks.
was anyway.
You weren't happy with their defense.
I thought Mark Pope had made like a lot of big improvements in terms of physicality, in terms of defense. And against Purdue, I really saw that and I was very, very excited. More excited than I thought I would be. Like, I came in there a little bit of as a hater. And, like, I think it's, like, for you to have complete respect for a program, like, think about Alabama football and how they feel about Kellen DeBoer. And, like, how I feel about Kentucky basketball is, like, all right, I need you to be top-notch. Like, I need you to be,
You got
like...
standards.
Yes!
Yeah.
Like, I need you to
Standards
be
the
really good.
standard.
Ain't nothing wrong with
against-
standards.
Against, like, Purdue, I really felt that. But then, like, after that, I was like, I don't know. I felt like they softened up a little bit. So then, obviously, for the V Foundation, I went and I saw Louisville play. I saw them play against Bucknell.
She wore red.
I did not wear that.
She didn't wear
Anna,
red.
hey guys,
She been
Anna,
throwing L's down, though. Proud of you.
But I wanted to.
Anna looks fantastic in red. I always tell her that.
When have you ever seen that?
It's true.
You've worn red.
You have
Right.
worn red.
You've worn red
we've seen
into
you
the
in red
studio last
before.
week.
We've seen you
you
in
have
red.
worn red. I've seen you in
Little
red.
You wore
lady
it
in
in the
red
studio
action.
last week, and I said, "Hey, you look good in red."
I'm sorry, I look cute. What is she to do?
And this brings us to the bachelorette portion of the podcast.
Anyway, okay, so what I was talking about was basketball. And I really thought UK was going to, like, run up on Louisville. But now I'm not so sure. I don't know. After the performance I saw recently from Kentucky, I feel like there could be, like, some toughness added, right? I feel like it's a little bit of a toss-up. I do kind of give the nod to Kentucky. I feel good about it. I know they don't have the full roster back in terms of, Jalen Lowe or Jaden Quiddent, right?
They're up 63-27 right now.
Purdue's also battling out with Oakland right now.
Oh.
Really?
Close game. They were down, but now they're up 43.
So, like, jump. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
y'all
pull
both
the
told me
last
two different
stat.
sides of the spectrum, so it keeps me right here in the middle.
I wanted to put you back down.
And I love that. Like, right, several, I love that. Like, that's a fact that we need. But,
balling
like,
out.
that shit doesn't mean anything to me. Like,
Owe, Aberdeen with 10 each. Garrison with 12.
I guess since y'all want to put freaking Pat Kelsey specs on me and everything,
Hey, it's Zachy C.
Zachy C is in
Oh,
here.
man.
I knew I
My
smelled
favorite
something. Hey, how you
misogynist.
doing? Just kidding.
Zach, come on in.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm glad you got that.
We can share a mic.
There we go.
I'm dead. Zachy C. The real ZC.
Hey, you know this
Anyway,
is a women.
I think
I did know that.
That's right.
Some are saying, yes, I was aware.
Females, just making sure you know.
Yes,
Let's go between the legs.
I'm
I
actually.
think Kentucky's gonna win, but I'm not discounting Louisville, and that's like the most respect I can give. I really do completely like that. It's like complete respect from me. Like I think Pat Kelsey's a great coach, and I don't. We'll see how it goes.
Well, we know you love Pat Kelsey. You don't.
I wouldn't go
know
that
that.
far, and I know there was a lot of propaganda saying that. I know there was like a lot
Propaganda.
of it.
You saying it.
It was literally you saying it.
That's freaked out.
Again, roll the tape.
That's freaked
Roll
out,
the tape.
person.
We have the receipts on that.
Okay, but I've changed my opinion. I don't respect him as much as I did.
You can't look us in the eye and say that. You have not been able to look us in the eye and say it.
By the way, I just love the fact that Zachy C on brand is just like, are there mics? Let me get one.
I wasn't even going to come back here because I got to do post game in like an hour.
share it, and you were like, yoink. And it was like, no, I'm kidding.
Go. Is TJ here?
No, he's not coming in because he's doing Zoom tonight. I mean, it's Valpo. They're beating the hell out of him, so it doesn't matter. Like, he's just gonna come in and do post game on Tuesday. That'll be
I
fun.
wanted to ask him about his feud with Ethan today.
I think it's going to
Wait,
be
I don't know
a.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, what are you
TJ.
gonna
Yeah,
say?
I was gonna say I have no feud with Ethan. That's my
I'll
guy.
fill you in later.
Yeah.
It's going to be a battle on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I do.
All right, give me my consent.
We got.
Yeah, I gotta
we
go work anyway.
Good to see you, buddy.
Bye, Zach.
Love you, Zach. The real DC. He ain't throwing no money right now.
clear,
I
clear,
don't see them honey, boy.
Get your money up.
clear talent upgrade. Abundance of playmakers. The depth is huge. I'm interested to see the matchups. Like obviously, Cason probably threw gasoline on the fire yesterday, which whatever
Was
I
it
love.
really?
That's
that's
his personality.
That's-
yeah.
that's
I
what I'm
don't
saying,
feel
like-
that way.
See, I love that because the fire's already roaring.
Right. It's a freaking
You know what I mean? Like I just don't
rivalry.
think throwing a can of gas on it does anything. You know
and
what I mean?
that's how I feel about like what freaking Zach Calzada did and like what Casey Partner. It's like if I were in that same situation.
I'm happy that is the biggest lie coming from him because he
Aaron.
he
You're on
mutes
our
all
team.
of us on Twitter when we start to
And
rivalry.
I will die for you. Okay.
F
Anyway.
Louisville, L's
Fuck
down.
Louisville, L's down. Well, that's not
Damn.
very nice.
Anyway, but you damn right.
I
But
was-
anyway, no. But what I'm saying is like here's my thing about Calzada is why I don't like hate him so much. Is like if I were pissed off that much, yeah, I would do that. If I were Casey Pryor, yeah, I would say that in the press conference. Why are you mad at that?
I love that he said
That is
that, though.
insane.
Who
I would
could be
love
mad
it
at
too.
it? Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
love
hell
that he
yeah.
said it.
Be
I
pissed
love
off.
You
Maybe
don't.
I
feel
love
like-
anger
No,
too
because I'm
much.
tired of us saying stupid shit than losing.
Who? Like how many
Vulnerability,
examples do you have of
I
that?
love you so
But like, a
much.
couple of years, I feel like during the Kenny Payne years, there was like at least one.
Oh well,
He was like,
whatever.
if they were winning,
Yeah, but that was-
Yeah, we don't care.
What he meant to
Don't
say
count,
is I'm
don't
sick
count.
of losing. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
No,
We
that's
are.
fair, but like
We are
That's
sick
what
of
I'm
losing.
saying.
Yes.
Case
I was
and
It's
Fire
very
knows
annoying.
he's on
Right.
a winning team. He knows this team is good enough to beat this Kentucky team.
Are you
If,
gonna be
all
done?
shots
I
are
wish I
like
could
if all
have that
shots are
energy.
firing, they know the talent's there.
Case is
They're not coached by Kenny Payne.
Yeah.
He can have the confidence to say F him leaving a press conference if he wants. I'm going to back him up 100% on
That's-
that. I'm
that's-
glad he
Yeah,
said
back
it.
him, but just win the game. Show me you can win the game.
Well, that's the thing. Like
And
it's on
that's
him.
fair,
It ain't
too.
on you. You know what I
But it's
mean?
on
Like
like a-
he's writing the check.
yeah.
You know, and if he
who's
can't
never
cash it,
been
he's the
mad?
one. Like he'll get the
Are
grief. But you're
Louisville
gonna get.
fans mad that he said that? Can
No, I don't.
Justin is.
Just, I'm
I
not
haven't seen a
mad.
lot.
I'm just disappointed.
Okay.
Oh wow, you went full dad on
Well,
him.
now you,
No.
Justin.
I were Casey
That sounds more
Pryor,
like an
I would
Irish
say
parent, you know,
Yeah,
than an
duh.
Italian
You're right.
parent.
He's doing
My
that
wife's,
guilt.
my wife's Irish. She teaches me how to parent. I do what she says.
She's doing that
Fine.
guilt.
But look. It's.
If I were Casey Pryor, I'd say the same thing.
I feel very good about the game on Tuesday, but I think it's going to be a battle.
It didn't matter if it
A lot of people got over their skis on
I
Friday, the
felt
Friday
good or
exhibition
not-
Friday. A lot of people got over their skis. You know what I mean? Where
Exhibition Friday.
between Kentucky beating Purdue,
Right.
and Louisville losing to Kansas and getting down big early, people were getting a little. It's like, dude, this
They
is
were
what
trying to
these are
write this
for.
story. It's
You know
an
what I mean? Like it's
exhibition.
it's an exhibition game. Not saying that it wasn't disappointing,
Right.
but also looking at I think
It
it was
doesn't mean
clear,
anything.
especially in the games following, and I realize the competition's different, that Michael was pressing. I think a lot of those guys were. And Michael, as soon as Darren Peterson started going off, I think he thought, man, I gotta
match this.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And it wasn't a good situation. He settled in the last couple of games. Obviously, we'll see when the lights are bright again on Tuesday, but the offense it feels like everybody's finding their feet. Like Sananda Frew in that first exhibition, you could tell, and Pat Kelsey talked about it, where in Europe he was used to just set plays.
Right.
Set plays. And this is more of a flow offense. You got to figure out where you need to be, and he figured that out a little bit the last couple of games, obviously adjusted for competition. But it's nice to see him kind of get his legs under him. Kenai Roos has leveled up this year. I don't think that we're going to get bullied. There's a lot of dogs on this team.
Right, I love that.
Guys that have attitudes.
God, I love that type
and I think
of team.
Kaysen, part of what he did yesterday was him sitting on the sidelines during that game last year, not being able to play in Rupp, and seeing Garrison and some of his nonsense during that game being like, if I was out there, that wouldn't happen. You know what I mean? Like, because that's the type of player I am.
He got
Is it the first time that you do something to my guy? We're gonna do something.
And that's what I
about it.
respect about him, and that's what I respect about a player like Garrison. And
Tell me that they're not going to get. There's a dust up happening on Tuesday between the two of them.
Maybe an asshole because if I were Case and Pryor, I don't give a f what my team looks like. I'm going to say the same shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, all right, it's going to be a game. Like, we're going to look good. We're going to be some dogs.
And he's the one writing, like I said, he's writing the check.
That is like controversial.
Yeah.
That would be who I am, but maybe I'm like insane. But
my favorite part of that clip.
Never.
No, you go ahead, Phil.
I would just never discount what he says.
Yeah.
If I'm in a rivalry, I'm saying the same shit.
I ain't trying to talk over you.
I don't care.
I respect women in sports. Chrissy knows this.
That's kind of condescending, but go ahead.
Me too.
Just that whole comment.
I do.
That whole comment is what would make me get up and leave.
That's
but go ahead.
that's a joke that Chrissy and I have.
It is,
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
condescending at all. It's just
No.
a joke that we have. Sorry.
But we do respect
Casey
women.
Pryor will dunk with legs spread on the calf.
Let's do hard.
I hope he does. I hope he does.
My half is bigger than yours.
That's the left
Well,
ventricle.
they made
That's
it.
the right ventricle.
Louisville says they're out beating Kentucky's ass every year, and they go home when their feathers are.
That guy's on it, man. He's been texting
Listen,
y'all.
I'm not saying any of this.
What were we just talking about?
Case and Pryor. Sorry.
Jason
comment
Pryor,
I totally
Brandon
forgot.
Garrison,
No, I've already
dust
forgotten.
ups.
That's gonna happen, but there was something else.
Before that was talking about how.
Here, I got a question for everybody.
Okay.
All right.
What I was?
No,
forget it.
no.
Go ahead.
What is your favorite?
No, I don't
flavor
remember.
of Laffy
I don't remember.
Taffy?
Oh, I thought you had it.
So
I thought you had it.
messy.
All
I
right.
thought I had it for a second too, and then it left me again.
Okay. So, brought this up on the take.
Okay.
Played a little game called Fill in the Blank. What player from each team needs to go off for their team to be victorious?
I feel like that could be another EL Plus show. Fill in the blank, but it's blank.
And it's
And
Phil.
it's blind like
Hey.
yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Except-
cool.
yeah.
but then honestly,
Blank
there are
drink
connotations to fill in the blank, so maybe
It's
not.
blank talking about its modeling career.
Yeah, no, that's
I
poach a
think-
segment from the take. Fuck me, right? No, that's cool.
What?
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
I meant just fill up blank, but yeah.
You look so cute
For
with
me-
little glasses, man.
Thank you.
For
My-
me,
my eyes are really big.
Aberdeen and Ruth's, I think. If those guys have good nights.
It's so easy to say Mikkel Brown, but
That's why I didn't pick him.
I know, but I'm kind of thinking Conwell just because, like, I feel like consistently in all the games, and again, like Biscuit said, take into account competition, but he did it in Kansas. He was the only one that was really able to effectively score. And I feel like
The lights weren't too bright for him.
the lights weren't too bright. He's kind of established himself as a leader. If you like watch those videos in the offseason, Conwell's my pick for U of L, with a second maybe being Sananda Frew, and then for UK, like what?
That white kid.
Colin Chandler?
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Yeah. No, that's what I was gonna say. No, I'm serious. That's what I was gonna say because I brought this up. Tyler Hero, white guy, ruined my my rivalry game. Patrick Sparks, white guy, ruined my rivalry game.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
Colin Chandler,
okay.
like there's no way UK shooting woes are gonna be happening in the rivalry game. Someone's gonna go pull Lamont Butler and not miss a fucking
Every
shot.
single time.
My main
Like-
memory of
Every
like,
single time.
well, no, like I used to like really. I loved college basketball for so long. When I first would like really be into it, like my parents would be like, "Is she just like making this up? Why is she doing this?" But like I have one of my most concrete memories of life was watching Patrick Sparks hit those free throws against Michigan State, like in my
Yeah.
Because the UK U of L game that year was a core negative memory for me.
Yeah. I tried to.
Core negative.
No, but seriously, like he does have a pretty nice shooting stroke. Like I could see him going.
He's got a
off.
nice shooting stroke.
But I say
But
that.
honestly, like for key Louisville
Or maybe
player,
Jasper Johnson. Like that'd be the other choice.
key
Sorry.
Louisville player, I think I take Conwell out of it just because I think he's so consistent. Like if he
But
goes
he
off,
has to be consistent.
right?
Like,
But if he goes off, it's just the same. You know, like I expect him.
How many times last year though did we rely on Chucky to get a basket? I feel like he's the closest thing to a
Sure,
Chucky
but
this year.
if it's just him going off, I can see the rest of the team not doing anything like against Kansas, man. Like,
That's
it's
a fair point. That's a fair point.
That's
That's
what
a
I'm
fair
trying to
point.
say is that I think if Sananda Frew
that was my second choice.
has a great game, that's a wonderful indicator for Louisville.
I don't even think he has to have a
And-
wonderful game. I think just like a quiet.
Kenai Roos, like those are kind of tied at the hip. You know what I mean? Where I think if we get that 4 or 5 position going in some fashion and get production out of it, I think that's going to be the difference because I think our guards are going to get theirs. But
Frew was my second pick.
No, I heard you.
Yeah.
Fair. That's fair.
I heard you, baby.
All right, well, we've got that game Tuesday. I am headed out next Thursday to Buffalo to go watch the Bills play.
Didn't invite me.
Very excited about that.
Who are they playing?
They're playing the Bucks.
Ooh, those are 2 fun teams.
Yeah, it'll
2
be
very
good.
fun teams.
Anna says she's just going to call up Ray Davis, try to get her ticket to the game.
Name dropper.
Damn, man.
Name dropper.
Name dropping.
You didn't have to
You
do that.
did.
Anna.
No, I've known him since he was
We get it.
a
You're
child.
important.
Yeah, you
We
know
get it.
famous people.
We get it. Will I survive the cold?
No.
TBD?
no.
Are you
So,
a cold weather
if you wanna
person?
juxtapose-
We love the cold.
No.
Like, Biscuit and
Did you just
Do you
ask
not
Chrissy?
know about this?
No, I didn't know that you
All
were.
we do is fight over the thermostat in the 93.9.
If you want to talk about
that's
another
true.
running thing,
Yeah,
with
that's
Chrissy
a good
and
point.
I,
I've seen
the
those fights
thermostat.
before.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Because
Because
Biscuit and I run hot.
He loves some cold
He
weather.
turns it down, and then when I sit at mic 2, I turn around. And
So to juxtapose
I love
Chrissy's
that. He's an
current
English teacher.
NFL fandom with mine, when the Jets were in Cincinnati a couple weeks ago, I helped my friend move
And good for you.
That was nice of you.
instead of going to Cincinnati.
Yeah, but also the Jets fucking suck.
Some
Like,
would say
I would.
That was the
he's a
point.
hero.
that's
Yeah.
the whole point.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dickie.
And he took my four.
That's
No, I
the whole
always
point.
look if the Jets are in Cincinnati or Indianapolis or Nashville.
Oh,
I usually go.
I get it now.
changes his
I get
name.
it now.
Thanks,
I get the
Thanks,
joke
Nick.
now. Yeah,
Thanks, Nick.
I get it.
There you go, Nick.
I will be in
I've been here 12
Buffalo to
hours.
watch them play the Bucks. We'll see if I survive the cold. I feel like I'm very well prepared for it. I'll let you guys know.
Why?
I'll let you guys know.
You're not prepared for it.
You're not prepared.
You
We'll
wear
also
you wear
see-
a parka in July.
Ooh, yeah.
You're not prepared for it.
Do you
Of
want
all the NFL teams
Buy
to be
or
a fan
sell,
of,
Miller Moss will deal tomorrow versus his former California foes.
sell? Yeah.
Oh, I gotta sell that one.
what's the definition of deal?
We
in
know
this
how I
situation?
feel about Miller Moss around here, so I'm gonna sell
saying
that
that.
one.
Chrissy,
I'm
do you
gonna
want a
sell it.
hockey jersey? They're pretty warm. Wow. Okay. Fuck me. Like.
Why?
Is it washed?
I would love one.
Holy
Thank you
shit!
for
Yes, I'll
asking
give
me
you a
as
clean
well.
one.
I
I'm
would
just
like
saying.
one. Thank you for asking me too.
I know. Anytime someone brings up hockey, I have very bad memories of hockey as a child. Have I never told you about my experience?
No,
with
what is
hockey
this?
games?
No,
So my grandparents used to own the Pruitt chevrons that were around town, right? And
What?
the Louisville used to have the Louisville River Frogs.
Oh, I
okay?
know. That's the reason
Oh,
I played
yeah,
hockey.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
my
You were trying to do like a Axel.
my grandfather's family had season tickets, and they would pass them out to customers. But we would go to games every now and then.
Yeah. Airship Froggy. Good times.
Exactly. They took me to a game. I was 7 years old,
Love
right?
the River Frogs.
Um,
Romp
I'm
in the
at this
swamp.
game. I get knocked out with a hockey puck they're playing the game with.
Wait, what? Like it
I don't
came
think-
I
out.
got knocked out.
The
with
puck
the hockey
shot
puck.
out
Yes.
and it hit you in the head.
Yes,
CTE.
Nick. I still have the accident report at my house. I still have the hockey puck at my house. I don't watch hockey.
Are you?
I swear to God.
I didn't know you got knocked out by a hockey puck.
Yeah, like legit.
That makes me really sad. Because I have a core memory as a kid of a girl getting hit with a hockey puck and me running and getting the hockey puck and excited I got the hockey puck.
It was
if it was
not.
her?
It wasn't a hockey
No,
puck.
I'm just kidding.
I
Okay.
still have the hockey puck.
You've told me-
I'm
you've
just
told me that
kidding
story
about
before.
But seriously,
I know.
I didn't know that you got
She
knocked out
told
with
me
a
that.
hockey
I
puck.
know.
That's
It's a
horrible.
terrifying
Podcast.
situation.
It's
That
extremely
is terrifying. I'm very sad. Yeah.
So the gentleman says the definition of deal is 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions.
No interception.
And
Oh,
my,
you gotta sell that.
my
on no
answer is
interceptions.
unequivocally no.
yeah, that's a sell. That's a
both
hard
We're
sell.
selling that.
Hard
You get, I
sell.
mean, you're doing too much there.
Yeah.
Way too much.
I would love to be wrong.
Oh yeah, give me a lot of confidence.
Miller Moss, prove me wrong.
Yes, please.
I'm begging you to prove me wrong.
So did you get a concussion from the puck?
She got a little bit of that. Antonio Brown.
Oh God.
Stop. You can't.
Just got arrested.
Anna.
Yeah, I was just saying,
Anna,
so
that you picked a bad day.
Yeah.
Well, I knew it
Too
fully
soon.
what the
Too
deal was.
soon.
I'm sorry.
Can we get back to Miller Moss proving me wrong, though?
So, bro.
Antonio Brown
I
is
don't
not
wanna
going
talk
to prove
about
you wrong
Antonio
at this
Brown.
point.
No.
I think the hay's in the barn on that one.
Can I play some of Bob's sound?
Bob sound from.
Antonio Brown.
Oh God, those. Yeah, no, probably not. I don't think those age great.
No.
Did you make that meme?
Oh yeah, I'll do that now.
I'm just wondering.
I want to wrap it up on that. I'm headed to Buffalo next week. We will be back the week after that for our usual bi-weekly schedule. However, we will be on the 22nd, that Saturday at 10:30 in the morning for a very special episode, which will not be your typical episode. I haven't told Dave about this. Do you think he's going to get mad? No. Anyway, the Who Told You to Say That podcast on November 22nd will be a pregame show for the UK U of L women's basketball game.
And you're on it, Dave. He did not tell you before I was on it. He said, no, ma'am.
And Dave Skull and I will have your post-game show that afternoon on 93.9 The Ville. So please join us for both of those.
You had mentioned it before. That's exciting. Yeah.
Yes.
And
I
if
just
you
think
guys
they were
enjoyed the
my
fireworks earlier, I'm sure that we'll do that again during that show.
Like, we have to talk about this after the show.
What's that?
It was just normal.
Oh, I didn't.
No,
if
after
you
the
think
show-
I'm like,
No, I'm not. Do you
Okay.
think I'm?
I hope not.
And do you think?
Not until you said
I
you're
don't
going to
think
walk
you're,
off
but
after
do
my
you think
comment
I'm?
there. I don't think you.
But you don't think I'm?
You gotta understand, guys. Mommy and Daddy still love each other. Okay?
Yay!
It's not
We're
your all's
still
fault.
married.
It's not your fault.
So much for two Christmases.
They're
It's
gonna
not your fault.
It's not
battle
your
that
fault. It's
out
not your
after
fault.
the show.
Good one.
Anna and I are going to Barvetti
Not
to get
you,
food
man.
because we are hungry. Because Nick takes all the food around here.
I
That's right.
didn't touch it.
Thank you for having me. I can't believe
Thank
you
you
made me
all.
stay for an hour or whatever it was.
Yeah, really.
Thank you
It was
all
fun.
for letting
That
us
was
hold you
fun.
hostage.
It's been too long.
And joining us. I know we haven't done a podcast together in a very long time. Dave and I will see you guys Wednesday after the Colorado game for the women's basketball post-game show.
That's right.
Anna will be back on with Strebel Monday afternoon. Nick is on every day. You all cannot get rid of him. He is
Like herpes, baby.
And Sobro is the greatest.
If y'all could do me a favor, if you enjoyed this, if you could hit the like button, subscribe to the
camera,
YouTube.
dude.
It's okay, I don't care. I do it enough with the
Do
other,
it.
other videos. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Consider joining the member squad if you enjoy what you see. One way we can do that is we can bring you more content. It's like less than a cup of coffee per month, but we'll bring you more stuff, emojis, stuff like that. We're talking about doing maybe a soft launch of some of the radio shows on live stream too. So then you'll be able to get highlighted with that as well. So we appreciate your support. Smash like, subscribe, all that.
Support these ladies. They're awesome.
You can soft launch
Yes,
our
they are.
post-game show.
What? Okay.
Do it.
What time now? No, it's no.
Also, I'm on Monday,
Bye,
Wednesdays,
guys.
and Fridays
Thank
with
you
the
all.
drive. You know, talk about that.
Tune into the Take and Middays with Marcus Maben.
Tune into all the shows. All
Oh,
the
that you were
shows.
doing surgery on me.